Section 298 of IPC talks about uttering words, etc., with deliberate intent to wound the religious feelings of any person. So, this is contained in chapter 15, which is dealing with the offenses related to religion. So, section 298 says that uttering words, etc., with deliberate intent, with the deliberate intention to wound the religious feelings of any person that amounts to an offense. So this section says that whoever, any person with the deliberate intention of wounding the religious feelings of any person utters any word or makes any sound in the hearing of that person or makes any gesture in the sight of that person or places any object in the sight of that person shall be punished with imprisonment of either discretion for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine or with both. So this section says that whoever with the deliberate intention of wounding the religious feelings of any person. So the act must be done with the deliberate intention to wound the religious feeling of other person. So what all are the acts? One is that making any gesture in the sight of a person or making any sound or uttering any word in the hearing of that person or placing any object in the sight of that person. So these actions, that is uttering a sound or pronouncing a word with an intention to hurt the religious feeling of the other person or placing an object in front of the other person with an intention to hurt the religious feeling of that person or making any gesture in front of another person with an intention to hurt the religious feeling of that person. So when a person do these actions, he shall be punished with imprisonment of either discretion for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine or with both. So this is section 298 of Indian Penal Code. So this section also provides the classification offense, that is the punishment for this offense under 298 is that imprisonment for 1 year or fine or with both. And this is a non-cognizable offense. Non-cognizable offense means the police officer cannot arrest that person without warrant. So only when there is a warrant which is issued by the court, that person can arrest the offender. So this is a non-cognizable offense and it is a bailable offense. Bailable offense means bail can be claimed as a matter of right. And this is triable by any magistrate and compounded by the person whose religious feelings are intended to be wounded. So whose religious feelings are intended to be wounded, that person can compound or compromise this offense. So that is compounded by the person whose religious feelings are intended to be wounded. So this section 298 and the offense under this section is non-cognizable all over India, but in the state of Andhra Pradesh, this offense is cognizable and that was made cognizable through the Andhra Pradesh Government Order Miscellaneous number 732 dated 5th December 1991. So, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the offense under section 298 is cognizable and in all other states, it is non-cognizable and bailable offense. So, this is the offense which is provided under section 298 of Indian Penal Code 1860, that is uttering the words etc. with deliberate intent to wound the religious feelings of any person. So the ingredients are that, first of all, an action must be done by the person. That is, an act must be done by the person. So what all are things comes under that particular act? One is uttering a word or making a sound in the hearing of another person which will wound the religious feeling of that person. And another one thing is that placing some particular object in front of that person with an intent to hurt the religious feeling of that person. And also making any gesture in front of the another person or within the sight of the another person with an intent to hurt the religious feeling of that person. So when a person do these actions, then that act shall be punished with imprisonment of either discretion for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine or with both. So this section 298 comes under chapter 15 which dealing with the offences relating to religion.